Hey guys, welcome back to the video. It's me Harish, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about why I think all colleges should have a 0% attendance policy. Now, I study at BITS Pilani, and very few colleges in India have a 0% attendance policy, and BITS is one of them. Now, I talk to a lot of my friends in other colleges, and all of them keep complaining about the 75% attendance policy. And here are few reasons why I think all colleges should have 0% attendance policy and that 75% or 80% should just be completely scrapped off. Now, this is just my opinion. Feel free to give your opinion. If you don't agree with me, I would love to know what is it about in the comment section down below. And here you go. The first reason is that here's how the life of a normal college student looks like, right? You go to college at like 8 a.m., you wake up really early, you spend time, you attend a lot of lectures, you have lunch at the mess, you talk to a bunch of friends, and then by 6 p.m. you're back to your hostel room, really tired, completely drained, and you're like, all right, what do I do? And maybe you talk to a couple of your friends, maybe check your Instagram a little bit, check all your socials, and then it's dinner time, and then you're tired again, and then you go back to sleep, and the cycle keeps repeating. Now, the problem with this is that you aren't getting enough time to do things beyond your classes, right? Like if I'm an electronics student, I would attend all these electronics lectures, but I would not get time to learn something like Photoshop, or I wouldn't get time to, learn guitar, or I wouldn't get time to, maybe go out there and do an internship or freelance or do anything that's beyond my academics, right? And I think that's very critical because no one knows their passion. No one knows what exactly they want to do. So giving a little bit of flexibility of not attending classes and just doing other things should be super useful. And I think the lockdown is a great example of it. Like when the lockdown started, people were not forced to go to college, and a lot of people started businesses, a lot of people started YouTube channels, a lot of people became creators, a lot of people did baking, freelancing, a lot of you guys might have done internships. We started a company during the lockdown, a lot of startups boomed during the lockdown, and that proves that, when given enough time, the creativity of people just explodes, and students start doing a lot more when given enough time. A lot of my friends even started learning skills like blockchain. They started, minting NFTs and doing all kinds of cool things. They would have never been able to do this if, they were forced to attend classes all the time. The second reason that I think is not all degrees require you to go to a class, right? Like I'm doing electronics engineering, a bunch of my friends are doing computer science. And for most engineering degrees, you don't have to attend a class, right? Like for me, at least, I just go through YouTube and a bunch of other online resources right before exam, and I'm able to pass these exams. I'm like sometimes even do well in these exams. So no matter where you learn from, as long as you're passing exams, as long as you're able to, just have good enough knowledge about it, it doesn't matter if you go to a class or if you watch from YouTube or if you do any other online jugaad, it doesn't really matter, right? Like if people are forcing you to come to a class, then it just means that maybe the professor isn't good. Like, what do you guys think about this? Why do people have 75% attendance policy? Like, if they removed it, then are they scared that people might not come to their class because it's boring? Or like, what's the logic behind it? If people are able to learn from anywhere and just, pass these exams and do well, then why is there like a strict law which makes people come to a class? Like in most cases, even if you attend classes, a lot of people don't pay attention, right? Like you might have seen in most classes, people are just looking here and there and not even paying attention to what's being taught in the class. So what's the point of attending class when you aren't even going to pay attention? Like you could just be sitting at home reading The Ken or TechCrunch or Morning Context or one of these blogs on Substack and gaining more knowledge than sitting in a class where you're anyway getting bored and aren't paying attention. Most people just attend classes so that they can tick on that attendance sheet and get marks for attendance, right? Which I think is not a good way. It's like, forcing someone to do something that they don't even like. The third reason why I think most colleges should not have a 75% attendance policy is because if you see, apart from the top colleges, other colleges don't have good placements, right? A lot of people have to hustle a lot to find jobs and to find internships and things like that. And you might have heard this complaint from a lot of people that what's being taught in college is not really required to get a job or an internship. Now, I partially agree to it. Not everything taught in college is required, right? So I think, giving people the flexibility of just exploring side hustles, of exploring other upskilling opportunities, of preparing for, maybe their jobs and internships, or maybe talking to, seniors and understanding things, I think that space is really required for them to actually go out there and do well in life, right? Today, every single college teaches the same thing. At BITS or some other random college somewhere in a village, the content is the same, it's not different. What differentiates colleges is the community, it's the people around you. And if you're around good people, then there's a high chance that no matter what college you're from, you'll succeed, right? Because of the people around you, because you're learning from them, because your environment itself is so good that it's meant for growth. And I think that's the most critical part. And if you want to do well in life, then it's very, very important to stay around good people. And these are the couple of reasons why I think, colleges should remove the 7% attendance policy. Do let me know what you guys think about it. I would love to know your opinion. Comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.